Hello everyone and welcome to the new Let's Play Scratch's Director's Cut. As always, I am Wolfen, and this is a point-and-click horror game, and I'm going to be doing it completely blind. I'm not going to be following a guide at all for this, so don't know how this is going to work, but I know this is a horror game, so I'm kind of terrified. Although this is my second time recording this episode, actually. The first one was at 10 o'clock at night, and I ended up scaring myself, like, really bad. So I kind of just said nope and left. So I'm doing it the next day, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. It is light and sunny outside, because I'm too much of a freaking wuss to play this game at night. So let's start up, and we're going to be playing the Director's Cut.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Saturday, October 12th. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling, and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Okay, one second, let me see if I can change this camera. This camera is gonna really freak me out. Disabled. Let's see if this will go back to the other way. Yeah, much better. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check this first. It's empty. Of course it's empty. Oh my god, it's just moving way fast. It's really like tripping me out. Okay, let's continue down the path. Freaky looking house. It's a really big house too. Oh, hi! Let's go check this. It's locked. A lock is in front of me, I cannot open it with my bare hands. What's this? Key to the house. Suitcase holding my stuff. And a typewriter. Cool. Anything on the barrels? No. Some wood. You can build barricades in case there's zombies. Alright, I lied. I'm going to switch the controls back to the other one because I think that one's going to be better. The greenhouse is stuck, probably due to some rusting on the hinges. Okay. Well, let's head back to the house then. Hope we don't get, like... Hi, Mr. Tree. I can go that way, did it say? Let's go over here. Oh, that takes us back to the house. Okay. I thought that was like a little secret path or something. Oh, wait, I wanted to go down the other way. Go down this way. I don't know where this is going to take me, but whatever. Let's go. Sorry, guys. I got a little bit of cough going on. A church? Okay. Can I open this? The double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. Of course. Alright, well, I guess we're kind of being pigeonholed to go into... That is really creepy looking at it from this angle. We're being kind of railroaded. There you go. That's the phrase I'm looking for to go into the house. So, and now you guys get to see the scariest thing about this house. I know those are hints, and the hints are funny, but they're also really dumb. So I'm gonna grab the key, and I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to put it on the door handle. That animation scared the shit out of me the first time. Can I move over there and check out the clock? It is 9 a.m. It's kind of early. The magnifying glass will allow me to examine an item while my inventory. Hi.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that would work, but oh, this ambiance is awesome and really terrifying. Okay, we're gonna head into this door. Oh, those animations just give me the chills. Just have the feeling like something's just gonna pop out. Let's fucking just check everything. Let's start with this painting. What the fuck is going on? Oh, is that Jesus? I don't know. I don't keep up with religion in general, so... this painting? I can't touch it or anything. What's over here? Can you open this? Napkins, tablecloth, certainly not my thing. Okay, what this painting? Why would this person just kind of leave all their shit here? Like, seriously. It was just some useless junk. Like, that's just so bizarre. Why someone would just, like... We apparently just bought this house. And renting it. Renting this house. And, like... No one's here. They left... Look, they left all their liquor here. Who leaves their liquor here? I certainly wouldn't have minded to trying one of these expensive wines, except that nobody has been around to pace me. Okay. Can I open that one? No. Okay, we came in through that door, so we're gonna head through... Wait a second, I saw a light switch. Lights on? I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. That's not good. Better get that shit working before it gets nighttime. What is this? The study? Well, this is gorgeous. Even for a game that was made years... I can spin it. That's pretty cool. For a game that was made years ago, it still seems to have aged very well. What is this? A diploma granting the title of construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. I'm assuming that's the guy who lived here before us. Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. Silver trophies of remarkable accomplishments adorned the room. Oh, these books. A huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent my days going through them. That's what that says? Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. Let me go over here to the desk. Where'd that take me? Okay. Can I open all this crap? Oh, that one's locked. Okay. What's this? Oh, we're gonna read that in a minute. Let me... That is a lot. That is a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll read through that. I swear I'll read through that. But we're gonna rummage through this guy's stuff real quick. Okay, let's start with the bottom. Nothing. Next one. A letter. What was that? What did I pick up? An envelope. I picked up an envelope. I want the third one down. Ooh, what was that? A boring tool. Of course. 2 years in East Africa, a journey to the source of the Nile. Okay. I'm gonna explore this room and I'll come back to that journal. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Go over here. This place was full of exquisite, albeit aged candelabras. I heard, like... What's this? The glass is empty. Pity, I could have used a drink. A bunch of uninteresting books. Remnants of a previous fire. I've heard, like, this game gets terrifying, and this fucking fireplace right here is, like, where shit gets real. The fact that there's no music is terrifying the hell out of me. Can I open this? The door won't open. Of course it wouldn't. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. Yes. Yes, that would probably suck. Alright, let's read... Go back over there. Let's read this journal. Alright, here we go. Prepare to be... Yeah. By my horrible, horrible reading. Here we go. Construction of the railway... Oh, wait. February 6th. Construction of the railway bridge is almost complete and went quite smoothly. It took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. I'll be very sad to leave South Africa. I've become attached to it, its culture, its arts, over the past few months that I can't help feeling as if it was already a part of me. I will surely return someday. Soon, hopefully. Although I'm afraid it is a great deal of work to be taken care back in old Britain. Fortunately, I made good friends here who would be ecstatic about my new appreciation for their country. They have offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I have already created and got ready to ship, along with many trinkets I have bought myself. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made, even more if I'm intending to start a new serious hobby. It seems I'll have more work. It seems I'll have to get back to work. John Patterson has just told me that some natives are causing trouble, and unfortunately, an unfortunate thing, although I'm secretly rejoicing. Okay. February 12th. The natives won't leave. It's not like they're causing trouble so much as they're unsettling our workers. The only complaint so far has been distraction. They just stand there still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes and they truly seem like some tenebrous statues. At first it was just annoying, but lately it's become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us. So it's not like they're hindering the construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling that as if they're about to jump us at any moment. I think I will hire some protection as a measure of precaution. February 15th. Fascinating! I've been looking into these natives. They live in a nearby village and they are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I had thought of them as quite an uncivilized tribe, but their movements are calculated, and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful, although I couldn't take a longer look at their facial features as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it could have been dangerous getting closer. Also, the village is poor and rough, but some of the shacks leapt out at us as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I will try to come closer tomorrow. February 16th. My second expedition to the village of the natives has failed by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should be focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for all African things aside for a moment. It was my fault and I accepted it. And then the music comes back in, of course. February 20th. There they are again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they've changed our perception of the surroundings. At first we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear what horrors might be concealed in it, in a dark, foreboding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the bridge. The strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards distractions, but I can't help but feeling the area has, in fact, became more sinister. And yet, I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. February 24th. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible finding, and I just couldn't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happened to know about them, but only through the stories they've heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think they could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they've ever learned of them was during their childhood when the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they have been stalking us. People used to call them Dilaham, or I think that's how you pronounce that, as such as the sound of screams heard echoing late in the night. Oh, lovely. They'd come into the streets and see an evil glitter atop a hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid the fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The Mercarib scene, that's how I pronounce that, would suddenly stop as it had... The Mercarib scene would suddenly stop just as it had begun out of nowhere, never to be seen again in days to come. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer until they suddenly faded into oblivion. The tribes apparently had retreated back into obscurity until now. They were later known as the Dalamar, or a rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke to could possibly remember its origin. I find it extremely surprising that nobody has ever heard about this tribe with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from the generations in the town, very old. February 27th. I will confess that I have become nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things, a dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as if they were my discovery. I simply have to study them before leaving. I fear I won't have a chance to ever again. It has become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the bridge. March 4th. Months later, like 2 months later. Finally, I have managed to see them. My God, what a disturbing spectacle. When they arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly without speaking or communicating with each other, each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. Sorry, my cat just scared the shit out of me. I started hearing this like crunching noise, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's much of a fucking wuss I am. Alright, back to the story. They were filthy looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored somewhere. It was all strange behavior in the tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as if they all had become suddenly possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking, spasmodically. I think that's how I pronounce that. And screaming like mad. Some of them dropped their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank, moaning in an indescribable way. 2 of them walked away, still in that monstrous and slow manner, in great contrast to the rest of the scene in the shack. The next minute they brought out in the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall looks, while unsettling, were mesmerizing, and I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into a dull, uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather around it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting in a guttural psalm. Judging by their motions and the aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail to recount the most disturbing thing I've witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the tribe, near the mask by his own will. It was an almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I couldn't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dalby and the other men were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked, wet, and expectant. The silence was so unnatural. Then, a few members separated from the people encircling the mask, and jumped on the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely unfaithful to the event, a small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in 2s and 3s and twisted them in a manner I dare not to describe. His face was disfigured with bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villagers was turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck during the sickening process. All was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the villager didn't even cringe. Or the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream. Its guts out in such a condition. I couldn't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everyone else before walking in the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I've ever heard of. I don't think I will ever forget what I saw. My intentions of approaching further, even though they didn't have any weapons in hand, vanished. Those creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company with a blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding their path. While the images of the sacrifice still haunt my thoughts, I still can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptively simple and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything... Oh, the page is ripped. That's why I'm having difficulty reading. I haven't seen anything like it. I surely would love to take a better look, but I feel the Dalamar, dangerous as they are, could be the more important ethical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigation. I just can't leave them like that. I will never forgive myself. The mask. That mask. What the fuck? Oh, no. Put the book down. Put the book down. I gotta talk. That is some disturbing shit. Like, holy shit, that's disturbing. Like, really, really freaking disturbing. Oh, I got the chills going on right now. Alright, we're gonna head back to the main room. The living room. Is this the living room? Close enough to the living room. Living room's over there. Alright, we're gonna explore this room, because I got 3 minutes left to talk to you guys. And then we're gonna take a break. Or I'm gonna take a break. Probably gonna piss myself. The fancy red clock sadly was not functioning. That is that Jewish guy that God told to kill his son. And then God was like, wait, no, I'm joking. I think that's what that is. Because I think I've seen that before in, like, Catholic school. Whatever the fuck it's called. It was all gibberish to me. Let's see, I can read some music. Oh, it looks difficult. That's about all I know. Oh, sorry. Sorry for swinging the camera so fast. I thought I saw something in the corner over there. I want to get over there. Wow, I kind of just like hopscotched over these. Okay, what about this book? Oh, another one I can read? We're going to be doing that one next episode, okay? Because I don't got time to do that one right now. The fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it, but it was relieved knowing that I could warm the place up just in case it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping trees. Good. What's the vase? Oh, these religious paintings. It's really weird to see tons of religious paintings in houses. I know this is like... excuse me. It's supposed to be something like Victorian, I think. Like English Victorian. What time is it now? It's still 9 o'clock. It's still 9 o'clock? That's weird. I know it's supposed to be set in like Victorian-ish times. But still, that's really weird to have tons of just religious paintings on the walls. Alright, so I hope you guys are enjoying the new series so far. Me being scared at absolutely everything. Literally everything. So, leave me a like, a favorite, a comment, a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Scratch's Director's Cut.